Alrighty, good morning. Yes, it really is morning for me, for once. I don't usually see the morning. I'm not sure it really exists. I think I just sort of... I'm nocturnal, basically. So, today, I'm going to play some Minecraft today. I'm going to make a few videos today because I'm in a good mood. I'm in a peppy mood. I'm peppy. And, so, first game, obviously, as you can see, because it's on the screen right in front of you, right now, is Minecraft. And I'm on my multiplayer server that I pay for. I might have described in my last video. I can't remember. I was going to show you around my server in that last video, and then it cut off, and I realised that I'm an idiot. And then I went to sleep, which is what I usually do when I realise I'm an idiot. But, no, what my main point is, I don't need to show you around that part. That is the old part. Right now, I'm going to show you around our current sort of adventure castle thing right now. So, this is what I've been working on lately. Lady? I just said lady. This is what I've been working on, lady. Can you not appreciate? Damn, son. Anyway, yeah. So this is what I've been working on. It's a version of sort of Karazhan. If you played World of Warcraft, it's just a nightly castle. Anyway, yeah. And it looks kind of like this, but obviously not as good as mine, because mine's great. No. So I thought I'd show you around this, and then, while I'm at it, I'll show you how I actually built it. I'm not going to just build it again on this for you, but I'm going to give you a little tiny minuscule, not a word, tutorial on how to use World Edit and the other programs that we have, the other add-ons that we have on this server that we use to make like adventure map kind of things. So, right now, I'm going to show you the insides of this. I'm just going to give you a little tour, because I'm a tour guide. These are pillows, by the way. It's a little tip and trick. If you want some pillows to put on top of your bed, or you want something really quite flat but a little bit raised, use snow, which is here on my too many items. It's number 78 if you want to spawn ID something, and you don't have too many items, because I don't think it's in creative thing. I don't think it is. Unless I'm blind, it's not. You have to have too many items or know the item code. Now I haven't finished, obviously, as you can see, but it doesn't matter because that's not for you to see until I am finished. Oh, crackly throat. It's that time of the year where everything is cold related and my voice is cold related today. So, it's time, guys. It's time for that little tutorial, little tiny minuscule. Yeah, I beatbox to fix my words so I can articulate words properly. Okay, let's just find a little open space. Wow, this is nice. I've never been here before. I'm going to build something here. Like Stormwind. Yep, going to try and build Stormwind. Problem? Leave it in the comments. No, I'm kidding. If you have a problem, I don't see why you would have a problem. But if you do, don't leave it in the comments because I'll just eat you. Okay, right. World Edit tutorial. First things, you want to learn some basic commands. So, this first thing I have is my wand. And to get one of those, one sec, I'll just delete that. I'll chuck my wand on the floor. And you want to type // Everything is // in World Edit. All the commands are just basically // unless it's up. Then you just type /up and then a number and it goes up that amount. So, // wand. And I've got a wooden axe. It defaults to give you a wooden axe. And it's always that, but this is my wand because it's shiny and purple. I'll get rid of that one. And what a wand does is it's a grabbing tool of blocks. So if you left click on creative, obviously it still destroys the block, but you see on the screen there it's set first position. It repairs the block because you've got your wand in your hand. And you can only have two positions, obviously, because it's cubed. It's a cube thing. So I want to select... I want to make a big block of wool. So I'm floating around here. I've selected the bottom left corner. Now I want to select the top left corner when I'm facing this way. It's top right if I'm facing this way. And I'm going to select up because you need a block to create, to click on. So it gives you a glass block when you use the up command. So then you want to use your right click, the other click. So I've set first position, that was left click. Right click is second position, as you can see on the screen there. It gives you the coordinates of what you've selected. So now I have my 2 points of a cube. This is pretty simple, pretty basic. And now, when you've got it selected, you want to bring up your chart and press // as I told you. And set, that's a specific command in World Edit, set. and that basically creates something as the block you select. So you need to know some block IDs. You might not do, because you can actually type in the word cloth, set cloth. There you go. And it's created the cube from point to point of what I selected. But if you do know the IDs, set 0. We'll just undo that, or you can undo /// undo / undo, not // 2 slashes. 2 slashes. I'm going for 2 slashes because I need a wee desperately. Anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, I hate when I lose track. Damn it! Press your / set. So instead of cloth, you can type 35, which is cloth, but it's an ID number instead. Undo. You can set it to basically anything, but I warn you, do not set it to lava or water, because you cannot undo that, and you will have to use another command to get rid of it, which I will show you, but not with this selected block. We'll select right-click there for the second position. Doesn't matter which order you do them in. We'll select this one for the first position, and then set in 8, which is water. And there you go, you've created a pool, and it basically replaces the grass blocks with 1 block of water each, which makes it perfectly flat and no running streams or anything. But you can actually undo that because it's a set command. But if you were to sort of, let me show you another command. Let me just redo that. Don't press T. / redo is just a redo command. Redo is opposite of undo if you've ever used Microsoft Paint. Basics. But if I want to use this empty block and not have water in it, you want to type in drain. This is a very handy command when you've got water pouring all over a mountain that you don't want, or that's leaking in your house. You want to type drain and then a radius of a circle. Now the radius is quite fiddly. 6 is quite a small one. See what I've done here is now I've created some streams. I was actually standing perfectly in the middle there, which is handy, because now I can show you this command, which is fix water, which is / fix water, one word, and then the radius. So let's just do 6 again. So it just basically fixes what I broke before. But what you want to do is you want to not do //. You want to do drain more like 12. 12 is a good number. Because if I was standing in there and I'd typed 300, it probably would have drained half of that water over there. It would have drained that for shizzles. And you don't want that, because then you have weird looking spherical gaps of water. Anyways, so let's redo. Yep, you can't redo. You can't. I knew that. You can't redo what you drained. So let's just fix this grass empty block. Second position, first position, set 2. Or, let me undo that for you. What you want to do is you want to set 35. So now if you want to replace that wool with grass, and only the wool with grass, you want to type / replace, and then the ID number of 35, which is cloth, and then 2, which is grass. If you don't know these IDs yet, you can get the IDs on a website on Minecraft Wiki. There's usually pictures for the ID, data value numbers and stuff. I've got a lisp. Oh dear. What are the commands? Right, okay. Building commands are things I use to build that castle. And these are commands such as cylinder and sphere. Now, I haven't used any spheres on that one. But cylinder one is / sil, like the first few letters of the word cylinder, and that's how you spell cylinder, for any of you questioning my spelling. And then this is a full filled in circle around you, which I'm going to show you right now. Sil 35, that's the ID of an item of the block that you want to use to make a cylinder out of. And then you want to do a radius, which is, let's just try about 7, well, 8. It's better to use even numbers to make things work better. But I'm just going to be not and just use 7 anyway. So sil 35 7, and that creates it with me in the middle block. So it always does it right around you from wherever you are in the middle. You can undo that. We can do sill, 35, 7, and then a number after this is to extend it upwards. So we can do 2, which puts me inside it and kills a cow. I'm so sorry. Sorry, cow. So it's done 2 blocks up. So it's exactly the same, it just stacks it on top of you. So let's undo that. And then what you want to do, if you want to have a circular room that's empty, you don't have to do a cylinder and then another one inside it of air. You can just do H, which means hollow, right in front of the word sill. And then you can do exactly the same thing. H sill, 35 cloth, 6 for the radius, and then 6 again for upwards, and it does a 6 stack of a hollow cylinder right around you. And that's how you make a tower out of world edit commands. And it's pretty quick compared to building each block on its own. Undo. So, I want to demonstrate how to make a roof on a tower. So how you do this is you just use cylinders, or you can use H cylinders. I'm going to use H to show you how it works. We're going to do H sill and then 1 just for a stone thing, and then 8, and then we want to go up, use the 1 up command, and then H sill / H sill 1, and then you got to remember the number you just did, which was 8. So then you want to go down 1 and do 7, and then you do it again, go up 1. You always want to go up 1 unless you've made your cylinder go up 2. Then you want to go up 2. So H sill 1 6. Okay, up 1. H sill 1 5. Up 1. / wrong way around. H sill 1 4. Up 1. H sill 1 3. Up 1. So you can't do double / up. You have to do 1 /. H sill 1. Did I just do 3 or 2? 2. 3 I did. So there you go. So there's a roof made out of cylinders, and obviously in Minecraft the dimensions aren't exactly perfect, so you can't go down a number without having gaps, which is pretty simple. You just have to fill the gaps in with singular blocks. There's only about 8 of these on the whole sphere, which isn't very much building, which isn't very much hand building if you consider how much you'd need to do without world edit commands. Some more. Fill the holes in. Oops, I can't do things because I'm an idiot. And there we go. And then when you want to fill the roof in, and done. There is a tower roof on the floor with our tower underneath it. Well done. Lesson learned, guys, lesson learned. If you want to smooth it off, make it look a bit different, just fly around it, you know, knock some blocks off. Knock someone's block off. I don't recommend fighting. And just there you go. It looks lovely, and it's a nice little hill. What you could do is you could place a... I missed, because I'm an idiot. I missed again, and I missed again, because I'm blind. And you could do a little pole on top of here. How big is it? 2 in the middle. It's not centered. That's why you want to use 8. So there you go. And there's a pole on top of a hill. Pretty creepy, right? No. So, we have a bucket, and we have some other mods. Some other commands that I can show you are extinguish. Let me get some netherrack for you. And some flint and stick. Where did my netherrack go? That was strange. There you go. So I've got some netherrack just to make some fire. Let's make another one. Oops, I missed. And I set my face on fire. And there you go. And I've set the grass on fire. Whoops. Oh, grass burns? Okay, that's fine. So when you want to type slash, it's just like 1 slash. Extinguish, which is EX, and then 6. It's just a radius. It does everything is a radius basically, because it's just an area of where you want to do your command. And it's basically gotten rid of my fire. So if you want to put out like a huge forest fire, you just type X and then 100, and it'll get rid of all the fires that are in a 100 block radius of you, all around you. So if your house is on fire, don't call the fire brigade, just type /X and then a radius. Now, what else is there in World Edit? Q commands? QQ commands. I'm just questioning the command. No. What? Yes. Oh, right. I know another command. You've got to think of these things. I'm thinking of them off the top of my head. I haven't got anything written down. I never have anything written down. I just know these things. Blah 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 up my own bum. A lovely, lovely tool is /forest gen, which means generate, but you don't need to type the whole word, forest generate. And again, it's a radius, so let's just type a radius, 20 radius. Oh, it's /, forest gen 20, and it creates a tree on every block that can fit within the radius that you've done. And it looks pretty much square when you think of it. I think it actually might be for forest gen, but it still does a radius, so it's still basically the same thing. And you can't really tell on Minecraft because everything's square anyway, and you can undo that and get rid of the trees. Now, one thing I want to show you is, let's just redo that. I can redo it. Is another wand usage. Selecting area. I'm going to go down. Let's dig a block down to make sure I can select it all. Yep, I haven't got enough far back. Want to make sure you're on the edges of everything. Go far enough down. Second position, fly up over the trees. Make sure you're higher than all the trees. Go to the opposite corner that covers everything. Up one. First position. So now you've basically selected the region which all those trees are in. And if you just want to, say, if I wanted to clear this area for building, typically some people would press cut, and then you'd end up with a big massive hole that you'd have to fix, which I'll show you with other commands, other brush tools. But we just want to get rid of the trees and leave the landscape intact. So what you want to do is you want to replace / replace, the word replace, the ID of leaves, which is 18. I'm not sure what the word is for leaves. It might just be leaf. I'm not going to try though. Replace 18 with 0, which is air. And this is a good way to have trees without leaves to make it look like it's dead or whatever, a dead forest. So now you've gotten rid of the leaves, and then you want to replace the 17, which is the logs, with 0 as well. And the trees are gone, but the landscape is still intact, even the grass, even the bits of grass, which is annoying because when you want to build, you don't want grass. So to get rid of some grass, you can either use the wand to select a flat region on the top level where the grass is on, or you can just type cylinder, sil, 0, and it's not a hollow cylinder, you want to use a full one. Then you want to do 0 for the block, which is air, then you want to do a radius, which is 12, and it basically clears the grass around you without getting rid of the block grass. So now there's a circle of empty grass to build on, and you want to just do that until you've cleared enough grass to build on. So, what I did before was, I don't know if I've got this still selected. Yep, I still have it selected. Is the brush tools. Now, to use brushes, you need certain objects like swords, things that don't have uses, and you can't use blocks or chests or things like that. I'm not entirely sure what you can use, but you don't need to know that many things.